Hello friends, in this lesson we are going to talk about Celpip speaking task 4. Okay, as you know there are 8 tasks in Celpip speaking and today's lecture we will be talking about task 4 and this task 4 is for making predictions. Here you get 30 seconds to prepare and 60 seconds to speak. Okay, so now what exactly the task is? This task is based on your task 3. In task 3, you will get a picture or a scene in front of you and you need to explain the scene. In task 4, you will just get the same picture. Okay, so you have the same picture that you have just seen in part 3. On the basis of the same picture, you need to predict, you need to explain what will happen next. Okay, so you need to be imaginative enough, you need to cook story for that, and it can be anything that comes to your mind all of a sudden. There is again nothing right or wrong here. You just need to see the picture and you need to find out something important. Okay, this is easier for me to speak and I can speak about it using future tense. Right, so these are the some important things that you need to keep in mind. In total we have 9 tips for that. So the first is use your preparation time to decide predictions you can explain most effectively. As we discussed in the previous section in part 3, you need not explain everything about the picture, and that is the same thing here. If you are making predictions, it is nowhere necessary to make predictions about each and everything. Okay, the next is brainstorm. So you need to brainstorm about what could happen next to different people or things in the picture. So this brainstorm will definitely be into your preparation time. So use your preparation time to brainstorm what could happen next. Third part, predict what might happen next to the next few minutes. This is again very crucial to the next few minutes. You cannot talk about what will happen in evening, what will happen the next day, what will happen the next week. Okay, so prediction means just in near future, just after a few minutes away. Okay. Next is keep in mind there are no wrong predictions. Your answer can be imaginative, predictable or completely unexpected. Completely unexpected means you can speak whatever you have in your wild fantasy. This thing could happen. Yes, it can, because they are going to check your speaking, the way you are speaking, the kind of sentences and tenses you are using. So usage of correct tense is most important, and the correct tense here is future tense. So use future tense to explain will plus verb, first form of verb need to be used, or you can use going to plus first form. So will and going to, these both are used to explain future actions. Try to use different verbs, different helping verbs in different sentences just to make it more beautiful. The next is include some reasons to tell a story, and these reasons should be based on the evidence in the picture. So let's say there is a situation which is presented before you in a picture, and if you are making a prediction, so your prediction should be convincing. Of course, it can be quite unexpected, but somewhere these predictions should have roots in the picture. If you see something in the picture and now this evidence can help you to present the reasons for your future story, right? If you want to understand it further, so you can see my next video in which I will be explaining the sample response. So in sample response, I will again pick this point and explain it in detail. Next, use precise vocabulary words to give as much as you can about your predictions. So vocabulary words are again the most important part of your response. So use vocabulary words that will exactly explain your feelings, your emotions about the topic. Next is conclude nicely before the speaking gets over. It is always a good idea to conclude well before time in all the 8 tasks. Last is use words such as maybe, I think, I'm not pretty sure but I think. So why it is important to use maybe or I think? Because this is not exactly which is going to happen. This is what you think. Okay, in reality it might or might not happen. So using these kind of words are most important. Okay, so I think that is sufficient. You might have understood something about it, like how to speak and what to speak. All these are the important parts in your speaking, and if you watch this video again and again, see, watching it once will only tell you a few things, but every time when you are practicing, when you are finding errors into your own speaking, and if you are watching this video, so that will develop great insight in you regarding your errors and how to improve about it. Okay, so in this video I have talked about tips, but in my next video I will be presenting a sample response on basis of a situation that will again give you clarity about this topic. Okay, so if you have any of the doubts in the same issue or in anything else, you can post your doubts in the comment section. Okay, and all the best for your preparation. Good luck.